College football week 1 continues with a handful of games on Friday, August 31st. I am making one pick for these games. I've already given away a few picks. I had a couple of picks for week 0. New Mexico State plus 4.5 against Wyoming. That was a loser as New Mexico State couldn't get the offense going. They had minus 11 yards of offense in the first half. Can't cover as a home dog that way. I did cash the under with that one though. I also had under 46.5. That was easy winner as there was only 36 points scored in that game. So no problems there. I also said if you needed to make some action on Colorado State versus Hawaii, the best play was the over. If you took that, you cashed that. I also posted yesterday some picks for Thursday games. I have a pick in the Wake Forest game, Wake Forest minus 7 at Tulane. I took Wake Forest there. And also Northwestern plus 3.5 at Purdue. I took Northwestern there. I think that line is down to 3. That's still a play. Northwestern plus 3 or anything after that. Here is a pick for Friday, August 31st. College football, August 31st game. We have Colorado State plus 7.5 versus Colorado. I talked about Colorado State in the Hawaii game for week 0. I said to take the over. That one cashed. Colorado State did lose to Hawaii, but it looked like KJ Carter-Samuels. He really tightened up there for a little bit. He threw that interception. That hurt their momentum because Hawaii, they couldn't stop this Hawaii run and shoot offense in the first half. It was unstoppable. In Colorado State, KJ Carter-Samuels, he just tightened up. You could tell because his throws were short. He kept missing his receivers. Everything was short. He didn't have any air on his deep ball. And then second half, he relaxed a little bit. You could tell because he was hitting his targets. They took some shots downfield. They had some success there. They got some playmakers at wide receiver. And teams generally make their most improvement from week 1 to week 2. They get some game tape so they can watch themselves. They can learn from their mistakes. And I think Colorado State is going to carry that second half momentum over into this game against Colorado. It's a neutral site game. It's being played in Denver. Colorado, they only have 10 returning starters. They have 4 on offense, 6 on defense. But this will be their first game. Like I said, Colorado State has already played one game, and they've kind of made a little bit of statement. Yeah, sure, that'll give some game tape for Colorado, but I'm just not sure how they can shut down those playmakers that were on hand for Colorado State last night. Preston Williams looked absolutely amazing. Warren Jackson stepped up big. He made some plays as well. So there's a couple of guys there that I think Colorado will have some trouble with. It's a rivalry game. Rivalry games are always close. Or played closer, a little bit tougher than what they should be. Neutral fields, neither one of these teams play on neutral fields very much. Mostly bowl games. They have played each other at neutral fields the last 5 years that I've seen. Colorado is definitely winning this series. Colorado State got the win in 2014, but Colorado's won the rest. Colorado State doesn't have to win this. They just have to keep it close, under a touchdown or less. And if KJ Carter-Samuels comes out and plays the way they did in the second half, hitting his targets, they shouldn't have a problem doing that against a defense that's only returning 6 starters. And from the defensive line, they returned 4 with starting experience. Or they have 4 with starting experience, but only 2 returning starters. Sorry about that. They do have a couple of JUCO transfers where that extra starting experience is coming from. But this is a defense that allowed 451 yards a game last year, 243 through the air, 208 on the ground. I'm not seeing much improvement expected from this defense with only 6 returning starters and the defensive line kind of in flux. No pressure on. If they can't get pressure on Samuels, he'll do fine. He'll get the ball out. So let's take Colorado State plus 7.5 for Friday, August 31st.